Welcome back to Surviving and Thriving, where we share with you the things that we have learned as we have transitioned our family from struggling to survive disease to thriving right smack dab in the midst of it. In the hopes that something that we share with you will help you, enlighten you, and encourage you as you transition your family from struggling to survive disease to thriving right smack dab in the midst of it. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure because my mom did it and most parents do it. When we're growing up, we're taught that lying is not a good thing and that we should tell the truth and we should walk in integrity. Not only was I taught that, but I teach my children that integrity is important. But I want to talk to you today a little bit about that. And you're like, what does this got to do with sickness and disease, right? And overcoming and surviving and thriving. Hopefully we'll tie it up in the end here for you, right? So you can lie. You can lie to your spouse. You can lie to your kids. You can lie to your job. You can lie to your doctor. You can lie to all these people in the world. Wouldn't that, advise it, but you can. But there's absolutely one person in the world that you should never lie to, and that's yourself. You have got to be honest with yourself because lying to yourself can be a dangerous thing, especially when you are overcoming, conquering, and defeating sickness and disease, especially when you're trying to move from struggling to survive disease to thriving, grabbing your family and saying, you know what, we're not going to just struggle to survive, we're going to live this life to the fullest, we're going to thrive. If you are lying to yourself, it is not going to work. It is not going to happen. You have got to be honest with yourself. And we lie to ourselves a lot, you guys. Sometimes you think, I just don't like that person. I don't know why I don't like them. No, you know why. You're jealous of them. There's something about them. You know what it is. Just be honest with yourself about it. When you're dealing with sickness and disease, right? There's a lot of people that I've met and that I know, and it hurts my heart because they've given up. They just don't think that they're going to make it. They're giving up, so they're doing everything under the sun that they shouldn't be doing that's making their situation worse. And they're quickly plummeting, and it's not a good spiral down. They're struggling on their way down. It's a road of suffering. But when you talk to them, you guys, they act like they don't understand why they're going through the things that they're going through. They act as if they don't understand why these things are happening to them, instead of just going and admitting and facing the fact that they've given up hope, that they are no longer trying. Or if a person is giving up hope and they're saying they're no longer trying, at least admit it, so that when they start experiencing the things that come with that, right, there's no blaming anybody else or being confused as to not understanding why. I am a firm believer. I tell my children this, right? Never do anything if you don't know why you're doing it. I don't know why I did it is not an answer. Own up to why you did it. I might not like why you did it, but at least be honest about why you do it. When we go through health issues, right, a lot of things come up that we can't control in our body. A lot of things happen to us and we're trying to figure out what's going on and trying to do the best thing, that we can for it. But you have to make a decision. I remember when I first started going through at a severe level, having to sit down and make a decision. Am I going to do the things that I need to do for life? Or am I going to sit back and keep doing the things that I don't need to be doing, getting results that I don't want, and then still try to tell my children it's going to be okay, right? I can't do that. I know that if I'm not going to do the things that I need to do, I can't complain about the things that I'm going through. But if I'm going to fight and I'm going to do, then I can have hope because I am doing the things that I know that I can do, that I can control to do it. So I had to sit down and go through that conversation with myself and be real with myself. What am I going to do? And then move forward, right? Because I couldn't keep being in denial and tell myself that I can do whatever I wanted to do and then start crying because I don't know why these drastic things are happening. I had to take control of my life. I had to take control and own up to what I was doing and why I was doing it. And what I have found is that when I own every decision that I make, what I'm feeling, why I'm doing it, when I'm doing it, Whenever things come my way, my conscience is clean about it. When I own up to it, even if it doesn't work out, I know why I did it. I know what my intentions were. And so I don't have no regret. And there are some times where things didn't work out good for me, you guys, and it wasn't a really good feeling. And you can think, gosh, should I have done something different? But I can always settle within myself. This is why I did it. I know I did it. I wasn't forced to do it. It was my decision to do it. And then I can say, you know what? It didn't work out right, but I don't have to regret it. And so you don't want to live a life of regret. And if you're fooling yourself about your situation, if you're fooling yourself about why you're doing the things that you are doing or why you're not doing the things that you are doing, you guys, you're going to get results that you don't want. And there's going to always be that inner turmoil, right? There's always going to be that inner turmoil of should I not? I could, but I can't. And why is this happening? But you know why it's happening. There's an inner turmoil that comes with that, and it's hard to describe it all, but there's a lot of confusion in there. And you guys, we go through a lot, and we have a lot going on the inside that we're having to try to settle within ourselves on a daily basis. Why add that? Okay, don't add that to you. If you know that you're not going to do the things that you need to do, own up to it. And then when the results come, don't blame anybody. Walk through it and take it like a man and take it like a woman, because that was a decision that you make. But be aware, if you make a decision, right, your decision affects more people than just you. So you can say, well, I'm just going to go through this and I don't care and it's okay. But who's going to take care of you when you're going through that? You got to love people enough sometimes to do what you don't even want to do for yourself. Sometimes you got to love other people enough, right, to stand up to stuff that you don't even want to stand up to. Because if you're going to say that you're going to do this or you're going to do that and it's going to affect other people in a negative way, you're making decisions that's going to affect somebody else's life, and that's not fair to put that weight on them or have other people having to cater to you or cry out because they see that you're struggling and you're suffering. That's not fair. So own your decisions. Own up to who you are. Own up to how you feel. If you're angry because of what you're going through,